Amazing. Thank you for this. And I think it will be an eye opener or a highlight for someone to just try and think about the next action you want to take. I want to call it counting the cost and trying to think about it before you do it. Best example to use is an addiction, maybe drugs or whichever addiction someone is in. Before you start using whatever you're using or doing whatever you're addicted to now, you should count the cost. Like the best question should be, what if I no longer want to do this? Is it easy for me to get out of this and live a normal life as I used to live? Or it will make me think, okay, it will need other many resources, or it will be hard for me to get out of this. If you answer that question, it will be very much easy for you to do whatever you're doing. You're doing it as you know. I'll call it a plan. You have a plan. I'm saying this because I've seen very many people who started doing things. They got themselves into situations thinking that they're trying to solve a given problem in their life, or thinking they're trying to enjoy, or they think whatever reason they got themselves into that problem or in that activity or whatever they're doing. Then at the end, they really desire to come out of it, but they cannot come out of it. It's like they're totally enslaved unto it, totally chained unto it. Now you start struggling to get yourself into it. What if you'd have thought before you began doing it? And weighed all the costs or all the consequences of doing whatever you're doing before you get yourself into it? It's a simple thing, but it's not simple to each and every person. I just want you to think about that. Maybe the next thing you're going to do, you can think about it. You've had people who are addicted to given drugs, cocaine, whatever, marijuana, all these drugs. It takes them a process to be rehabilitated to come back to their normal life. And some of them might never ever even come back to their normal life. Why? Because they were addicted. But if they could have thought of this addiction and an exit point to whatever they are doing, and find out the exit point, it's good, legal, it's not against the laws of the land, it's not against your health, it's not against anything. Like some are just go in and get out and easily get it. It will be easy for them. But now, we don't count the cost, but we want to move with the masses. Call it peer pressure. And peer pressure is not only for the adolescents. Peer pressure is for each and every person who understands whatever they're doing. You're doing it because friends are doing it. Do I have an exit plan? Or once I'm in, I will die there. It is not a good thing. Why should you waste your life? Why should I waste my life doing it? Think about it before you do it. If you have a clear plan of it, go ahead and do it. If you don't have a clear plan of it, don't do it. Young people, why should you get into drugs? For what purpose? What benefit do drugs have over your life? What benefits, economical benefits, health benefits, what do they have over your life? None of them have any good for your health. They will not do you any good, but they will destroy your life. So why get yourself into it? A strong man stands alone. Even if 1 million people are doing it, and I know at one point it will destroy their lives, why should I do it? I can stand alone and do the right thing. So young people, stop taking the drugs. Not only young people, but everyone else who is taking drugs that you know, they will ruin your life, they will ruin your health, they will ruin your financial status, they will ruin your marriages, they will ruin your faith. Just stop it because it has nothing to do. Anything is not only drug, but anything that you're doing. Just stop it. Because later, it will bring a problem to you. And there are things we do, and we think we've forgotten about it. But you know what? There are people who always come to remind us of the same things when we are at our peak and we want everything unto us, and that's how we fall. They always say this, that grace will take you to wherever you will go. Talent will always take you to higher places, but it's the character that will get you off the stage. So before you do it, think about it. Have a plan for it. Think about the consequences, whether they're positive or not positive. Think about it. That once you get the answer to that, you can do it. I know you were planning to do something today, but think about it before you do it. Have a nice day.